Definitely time to change the belt when you see that.
What's going on YouTube? Kevin Reese here. Today we're going to be changing the belt on an Exmark Laser Z S-Series mower. This process should be the same on just about any Exmark mower you have. You're going to need a new belt, and let's go ahead and get started.
Alright, so coming up to your mower, first thing you want to do, you have this tray here where your feet rest. Flip it up, you can get access to your pulleys in the belt. You can see I've already popped one of these covers off. You're going to pop the other one off. They're real simple. You just pull out like that and it just pops out from under here. Move that out of the way.
Alright, so now y'all may be looking at this like, what in the hell do I do?
I'm going to show y'all a trick on how to get this off easily. Alright, so coming down here taking a closer look, you can see we're over here on the left side of the mower. If you're sitting on it, you're looking at the deck. This is your deck belt diagram. So you got your rear pulley in the back, which I'll show you. So right here, this pulley is this one. That's what we're looking at. And now you have your tensioner or idler pulley up here. That's the one. If you look down under there, it's this one here with the spring on it. And what you want to do is pull. Now I rolled this one off on this side. I'll show y'all what that looks like. But I rolled it off of this side. You can go ahead and replace the whole belt and reroute it and put it back on this side here. So this is kind of like, the trick is when you pull, and I'll show you in a second, but if you can look here at that, try to get you so y'all can see it. If y'all look at that pulley right here, you can see here when you pull, you see how it moves? That's your tensioner idler pulley. So that doesn't drive anything. That's just, like I said, an idler pulley. It just keeps tension on the belt with that spring. So the trick is, when you're putting that back on, you want to grab it with two hands and pull this side and roll it back onto this pulley. This will be the last part of the belt. You'll run the belt, you'll put it back on right here and roll it on. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, and take it from somebody who's done this kind of stuff. You want a good pair of gloves, because this belt you're going to roll, bust your fingernails and fingers and everything. I know a lot of people have the mechanic style gloves. These are some gloves by Ulsa Tools. I'll put the link to that product in the description, and as well as the promo code for 10% off. All right, y'all, so RKR for 10% off. These are the gloves. What I like about them is they have this cushion up here. You can see all this padding for your knuckles, so when you're turning a wrench or anything loose, bam, you hit something, you're gonna bust your knuckles. We've all been there. Also, right here on the for your thumb, you have a bone that protrudes out, so you've got some extra padding right here, both sides. Reinforced, real grippy, real rough, real thick. Also some reflective material across the front, and no straps to worry about, just some elastic. So they fit great. These are going to help us with this belt. All right, y'all, so for your belt right here, y'all can see, like what I said before, you see when you pull on that pulley, that tensioner pulley, you can get a lot more slack here with this belt. Now, what I did to get it off, see what I mean? It's really, you roll it on like this and watch your fingers. So that's how you put it on. But you can see here, if I didn't have these gloves on, it would have pinched my fingers pretty good. So in order to get it off, same thing, like I was just showing you, pull on this here. So y'all can see, grab hold of that, pull on this, take some tension off, and just kind of roll it off of there like that. So that's on and off real quick. This is the simplest, fastest video that you'll find on YouTube. So that's how you do it. And y'all can see that big cut in the belt, all these splits. We got a chunk missing. It's definitely time to replace this. So now you just take your new belt, and we're gonna
pull this one off and reroute it all the way back around. All right, y'all, so back here on the back side of your mower, I want you to look right under here. So as y'all can see, this is your deck belt, the one that's loose hanging off right here. Now, what we are not changing, and what I don't want you to confuse with, is the actual drive belt that runs the hydro pumps and actually drives the mower. That's up a little higher, so we will not be messing with that belt. This is just for the deck belt. And now, as you can see, it's already loose just because when we popped it off and rolled it off. So real simple. What I'm going to do is go ahead and put that belt on, put the new belt on from back here. You can see it just drops down. We'll pull this one out and put the new belt on, pull it back up through the front here, and just reroute it up there, and then put it on the last one on that far side, on the left side of the mower like I showed y'all. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so when you're putting your new belt on, we're going to, like I said, run it through starting on that rear pulley first, all the way in the back of the mower. I want y'all to look closely at this belt. You can see you have a flat side, and then you have a tapered, angled V side. This is the side that goes inside the pulley. The flat side will be outside the pulley, so this one actually goes in. You want to put the V side in first because it's angled in for the pulley. Now, if you're looking here, you can see you've got your diagram. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, like I said, you can just roll this belt off here pretty much now. So everything's loose. There's no tension on the deck, on the pulleys at all. So you just pull all these off. Also, the diagram that's on here, you can see those part numbers, and it'll have like 48 inch, 52, 60, and 72. Those are, so like this is a 60 inch deck. You would want that belt part number, because all the belt, you know, depending, of course, the different size is going to depend on what you need. So here's the old belt right here. Y'all can see that. Definitely time for a new one. It is all split and cracked up, cracked splits all along it. So definitely time for another belt. Bringing y'all in a little closer, I want y'all to see. So you see your tensioner or idler pulley, got the spring. You want to feed the belt in under that, and then when you come over here, you can see you got that bar that runs across down there. Make sure it doesn't go under that back to the pulley. It's got to go over it. So the way I have it right now, it's fed in between under here, y'all can see, and then going back here over the top, and now we can run it to the back, put it on our rear pulley. So with the belt run from hooked on the rear pulley, coming through, coming over the top of that bar that's under the mower, in between, underneath the idler pulley arm. Looking at the diagram, so I'm going to start over here on the left side with the left side of the belt, which is right here. V side in. We're going to turn it. It's going to go in between here. It's going to go in here, out and around this pulley. Make sure it goes in between the little arms. Now around here, this side, I'll let y'all see where I am so far. So this is where we are so far. Out around that side, coming out on the left, coming in here. Sorry, hard to get y'all a good view on this. I'm doing my best. All right, now I want to clarify something with y'all. So I said the V side, the angled side, is going to be in on the pulleys. Now, y'all can see where on the idler pulleys, such as this one right here, the flat side is going to be in on that pulley, because the way it runs, it's going to run up from the back, and the flat side is going to run here. Your angled side is going to run on your drive pulley. So one blade, your second blade, your third blade, you're going to have the angled side in. These idler pulleys like this are going to run the flat side of the back side of the belt. So just wanted to clarify that. All right, y'all, so when you come around here, like I said, you're coming off that side, you're running off of this side here. When you're coming in from the back, you've got your flat side, back side of the belt, run around over here to your right blade, angled side in. You've got angled side in all the way over here, coming to your center blade. You're gonna come in around here like that, and like I said, you got, this is the back side of the blade here, is gonna be just like this on this other idler pulley. So just like that. And now the last thing to do, like you've already seen, and the same thing here with your this other the tension pulley, the spring on it. You got the back side that's facing it also. And now the last thing to do is come all the way over here to the side and roll it on, just like we did before. All right, so here we are. We're back here to this spot where we're gonna pull here, and now with the tension that's on here, give this a good, get a good grip on it like I showed you. Pull it on like that, and roll that bitch on. All right, y'all, so roll it. Watch your fingers. Pull it, inch it along. Almost. Boom, got it. So now, you can see here, everything's on. Give it a good turn. See, everything's turning. I can see the rear one, idler. Everything looks good. So one last thing to do, I would advise doing this. I'm going to go ahead and start the mower up, and we'll turn the blades on and make sure everything's going to function and work properly. And that's it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you like it. Go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment. If you have any questions, I'll answer them as soon as I can. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm Kevin Reese. I'll see y'all later.